like this.
20-minute threshold effort on this beast, and I'll call it a silent killer. It doesn't feel as racy as the S-Works, but it feels like a bike you could ride a lot longer. So it's good if you're doing a 24-hour race and stuff like that. I think the S-Works is a bit more aggressive, but so they're not better or worse, it's just a different bike I feel. But that's my opinion. Other people might debate that, but I just did a 20-minute threshold. I think I got the carry on this Strava climb. I'll upload the Strava, we'll see how we go, but it definitely fucking climbs fucking sick, man. So killer value and fucking awesome performance. So I took the Giant up Chambers Gully, 5.3 kilometres, 5.6%, quite a fast climb, pretty popular climb in South Australia here on Strava. And you can see that a lightweight bike, when the Strava segment's this close, every second counts. Only 3 seconds separates me first place to second place. So that's where the lightweight bling on this carbon Giant definitely pay off. Every second counts for Strava UCI points. So at the top of the climb now. What is it when I do bike review videos? I get all these little friends in the background. Whew. So Harley's got back down a bit now. This bike's about half the price of the Specialized, give or take, depending on where you're getting it from. Same lightweight carbon wheels, you know, is it worth the extra money for the S-Works? That's something the individual's going to have to decide on what you want out of a bike. But this is definitely a bike I could see myself doing, like a cross-country tour, maybe like across Australia, across the desert, or across the US, stuff like that. So definitely, I like it because you can put the standard quick release axle on the back. The Specialized got 142 plus, which is got its advantages as well, but man, it's a tough one, It's a tough one. There's so many good bikes out there in the market, and this definitely Giant would be one of the best mountain bikes I've ridden. Definitely the most plush mountain bike I've ever ridden. I said the S-Works is the fastest. It feels more aggressive and racy, but this is, like I said before, the silent killer. And the S-Works would be like a psycho kickboxer sort of thing. So both bikes can do the job well. Just depends on what sort of riding style you're looking at. But I would recommend test ride in the side. And even these kangaroos aren't too sure. What would you guys ride? Kangaroo is pretty common here on our rides in South Australia. Peaceful animal, and often they just stay still and let their camouflage take care of themselves. So let's check out the specs on this bad boy. Comes with full SRAM XX 2x10. That's kangaroo's bouncing off. Carbon front triangle, or kangaroo, just for my non-Australian viewers. So XX full SRAM Grupo, 10 speed on the back, alloy rear end with a carbon front triangle, lifetime warranty on both the front and rear triangle, and one more kangaroo there. It's a very plush ride, very plush ride. It definitely feels like a dual suspension bike. Q factor, not too sure, maybe it's 156 or 168. Either way, you can probably swap it out. Easy to repair shock if you've got any problems there. Cockpit felt pretty good for me. 29er. I've got the Overdrive 2 and 29-inch fork from the RockShox Sid. Got the Avid XX brakes, so it's full XX Grupo. The Giant carbon rim, tubeless ready there. DT hub internals. Quite a nice wheel set. Very light. And this one came with an aftermarket shock lockout, Big Ev's bike. And the rear end is standard quick release skewer, so you can fit a bob trailer on the back. So if you want to do a bit of touring, that's one thing the Specialized you wouldn't be able to do.